What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I am back out finally at the water's edge trying to film a video. I know it's been so long since we released a video, but I'll be honest with you, I went out about, I want to say 7-8 times over winter and I caught zilch. Nothing. No, I almost caught frostbite, I'll tell you that. But I caught nothing. And then like the other lads, they couldn't get out. They had things going on with, you know, with normal life and whatnot. And then weather on top of it just destroyed the rivers. And it was always raining, always miserable. So I know it sounds like excuses, but I'm just being real. You guys know how it is. Sometimes you have a real run and a real hot run of getting out to the water, you know, fishing loads and loads and loads and loads and catching. But sometimes you just can't get out for whatever reason, be it family, commitments, work, this, that and the other, or the weather, and it's just pants. So we are back out, I am back out. I know Shane's back out fishing. Luke will be fishing soon. He's on his travels at the moment. I have spent the first part of the year in Asia, so you know I am fishing. The first time I'm fishing is a Good Friday, and it is quite busy around the lake because I think everyone's thinking exactly the same thing. Oh, I've got a day off work, so let's go fishing. Fingers crossed I catch and we can make a video and get this out to you, because I have been blanking for far too long. So today you find me at Flaxland Fisheries in Royal Wootton Bassett, which is just outside Swindon. It's got two lakes. Now there's a specimen lake and I don't know, another lake. I don't know what they call it. It's got 3 islands. One island you can get on and then fish from there. It seems really popular. Now they have got a little campsite, so I'm in the motorhome. I stayed here last night, had a little walk around the complex, see if I could get some information. Now it's really busy. Like gates open at 7:30 in the morning, and there's usually a queue of cars. Now in the midweek, I suppose it wouldn't be so busy, but yeah, because it's Easter, it's bank holiday today, and yesterday was, and it's a school holiday, so people were out and about with the kids and this and the other. They've got really nice pegs, really well laid out. Lots of stuff going on. This lake, which I'll show you around, that I'm on today, is quite a mixed bag. And then there's rumours that they've got 30s in here. I mean, I would love one of them. I would absolutely love one of them. But they've got carp, bream. There is rumours that there's tension here, although a few people I spoke to said they haven't seen them come out for years. Chub, roach, a load of silvers, like roach and dace. There's a few chub in here. There's meant to be some barbel in here, and I don't know if there's perch, but yeah, and some crucians. There's some crucians in here as well. So right mixed bag of fish, and like I say, up to 30 potentially. That would be a lovely addition to my tally. That would be a PB. That would definitely. Now I'll be honest, the weather today is looking pretty on and off. I've had the umbrella up already this morning, and then it's kind of blown itself inside out and upside down and thrown it around. So I've dropped that behind me. It has started raining. It's been not too hard. I don't want to, you know, tempt fate, but yeah, there is a bit of rain. There's a bit of wind. Yesterday was a nice day. I should have fished yesterday. It was quite sunny yesterday, but it's always the way, isn't it? Like I was saying at the beginning, it's always the way with fishing. You know, it's just, you just take what you get, really, don't you? Now, my strategy for today is I'm going to put one out on the bottom with a very, very small lead, just a running lead, down to a very small hook link. You can only have up to a size 10 hook on this fishery, and no boilies. So I've gone for sauce pellets. So I've got a few of the sauce pellets, and then I'm using some of the Dynamite Complex T paste wrapped around. So that's going to be on my bottom, and then I'm just going to use a Waggler around the rest of my swim to keep myself active and, you know, have a day's fishing really, because I haven't been out for a long time. I've got some sweet corn, I've got some pellet, I've got some red and white maggots. Yeah, so we can go through. I've got some worms as well, so we can go through a few baits and see what we get. Fingers crossed we catch. I keep saying we. Fingers crossed I catch, and then we can see something on the video. Oh, it's been a long time. Been a long time. It has taken a while to get off the mark, but I have finally caught. Yes. On the Waggler, on a single piece of sweet corn. Look at that. Lovely. How nice is that? Caught on a single piece of corn on the Waggler. We're off the mark. We're not blanking. Look at that. Beauty. Not the biggest fish in the world, but a very nice looking fish. Right, let's get it back and get some more, shall we? We're off the mark. I said the weather was all over the place, didn't I? It's now piddling down with rain. I'm trying to hold on to my brolly. You gotta love it sometimes. The thing is, I know this doesn't affect most of you, but I try my best to keep my gear as dry as possible, because I live in the motorhome. Now, like I say, that doesn't affect a lot of you, because you go home, you put your stuff in the shed or the garage, or you know, something like that. But I have to put it in the garage of my motorhome, which is under my bed. Now, I can't put everything in there wringing wet, because it's just not going to dry, and if it does dry, it's drying under my bed, which then comes the smell comes up. So, you know, I've got to be as careful as I can, hence why I'm probably referred to as a fair weather fisher. But there is a reason behind it. There is a reason. So yeah, I'm holding my brolly because I don't want it to flip inside out again. I'm just trying to stay a little bit dry. So this is the rig that I'm running. It's just a complete free running lead, and it's a 1.1, so it's nothing too heavy, nothing's needed in this. I'm only underhand casting out, and then we've got a change bead, quick change bead, so it's a figure of 8 loop knot there, and then I've got a little hook link here with a band on a hair, as you can see there. So I am just literally using I'm going to try Robin Red on this one. Got a little Robin Red on the band, like that, nice and simple. And I'm just going to put some paste around it. I've got this Robin Red paste ready to use, really good stuff. I'm really getting into paste a lot lately. This one, and then I've got the Complex T tough paste, that's really good. Really, it smells. I am a bit of a weirdo, but it smells really good. But the dynamite pastes are really good. I'm loving them, to be fair. So all I'm doing is just getting a small pinch, because this stuff is going to dissolve down when it's out there and really high attract. I just get the pellet. I'm not too worried about how much I'm putting around there. It's not a ridiculous amount, and it's not, you know. And then that is the hook bait, which will just start dissolving and start attracting. And then what I'm doing, just to emphasize that, I've got a whole load of these pre-made. David, Shane's dad, gave me a load of these. He bought them. You can buy them pre-made from tackle shops or from online. So he's got a load of these. So he gave me a few, as you can see. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of paste, and I'm just going to smear it on the bag, just to add a bit more attraction, because soon that bag's going to break down really quick, and that smell is going to be just all there in the water. That paste is going to be everywhere. And I'll just get another tiny bit, put it on. Now you could, you know, put a liquid, a glug on the bag. There's nothing to stop you doing that. But I thought, why not just do that? And then I'm just going to get the hook and just put it through the side of the bag. Nothing too dramatic, because I'm only underhand casting out. So straight through, and there we go. That is the rig ready to go. When you're doing an underhand cast, not trying to teach you to suck eggs, but just watch out for the line wrapping around the back of this, because that will whip it and stop it short pretty quick. So I just rock it backwards and forwards, and then almost to the point when it's coming back and hitting me, and then just flick, and I'm out. I could have gone a little bit more on that one, but that would be fine. That's quite near the island. This just went screaming off. I've literally just put double red maggot on the Waggler, thrown it out, and oh, it went screaming off. This is a real light setup. I've only got £6 line on this, and it's a small rod. But we should be good. We should be good. Come on this way, this way, this way. I don't even know what it is yet. I don't know if it's a common or a little mirror. I think it's a little mirror. Yep. Another little mirror. Love it. There we go. Oh no, nearly. Doesn't want to give up. There we go. In the net. Hook was just in there. Look at that. Another lovely little mirror. Look at that. I say it's a mirror, but it's only got a few scales on the top of its bag. Really very few and far between, but that was on double maggot on the Waggler. It seems to be the Waggler's paying off. But look at that. Lovely. Where's your granddad? Where's your granddad? Right, let's pop it back. What a beauty that was. Love it. So that is the second mirror on the Waggler. So I thought I'd show you my extremely, some of you are going to laugh at this, I think, but it's working. This is my really, really simple Waggler system. I've got a 2 gram, I think they're Preston, is it Preston Innovations pellet Waggler, loaded. So it's one of them, and it's free running to a stop. You've got a little line stop there, and then it just runs all the way down to a quick change bead and a little hook link on a barbless size 12. And that is it. So I've set my depth approximately, I don't know, 2.5 foot. The Waggler can just move. It goes to its depth. It's easy to cast out. There's nothing that can really tangle, nothing that can really do it. It sinks to its depth. The line slowly with the aid of the bead and whatever bait I'm using. So it just drifts down nicely, and yeah, seems to be working. So let's get it out and get another one, shall we? The rod down here, which is out on the bottom, is bouncing around, tugging a little bit, but it's not pulling off on the, it's not pulling, oh, see what I mean? It's not proper running. So I think that is the dreaded bream. I think there's a bream on there, so let me put it in and then we'll have a look, shall we? But look, it's just knocking, but it's not running, and that is the sign usually of a bream. All right, let's have a look. Oh no, nothing there at all. I thought that was gonna be a bream, I really did. Okay, we'll repaste, repellet, repaste, and re-PVA. Get it back out there. Lovely little roach. We're not fishing for you today. We want some carp. I was going to say, if I'm honest, I thought I was going to be catching more, probably on the bottom with the ledger out, because I'm near the island. I mean, the pellet, you know, I'm not a fish and I don't eat the stuff, but it seems a pretty attractive morsel that I put out there. A nice little PVA bag, and then you've got, you know, a pellet wrapped in paste. So I would say it's quite a nice little morsel out there. But seems to be that the Waggler out in the middle of the water is doing it wonders. So we'll stick with that. I mean, I'll still keep the one on the bottom anyway, because it just, you know, it's £10 for 2 rods here. So why wouldn't you? You know, you just keep one on the bottom for that. You keep one on the bottom for that, you know, hope and kind of pray kind of thing, don't you? Really, if one of the big monsters comes along and takes it, that would be nice. Oh, we're on. Oh, come away. Oh, this looks like quite a nice fish. Finally, one on the bottom. Yes! Now, I think the camera was on the wrong setting there, but I think this camera caught it, but the ledger just went pinging off. And yeah, it's a lovely common. It's not a bad size, to be fair, not a bad size. I might actually bring it out because it's a bit big for here, so let me get it out and get the mat ready, and I'll show you what we've got. Now, would you look at this? Not the world's biggest carp, but look at that beauty. On the pellet we've wrapped in paste. Love it. Look at that. I gotta say, that has made my day. 3 carp. Yeah, it's my 3rd carp. Yeah, 3 carp. And you know, it's not the world's biggest, like I say, but a lovely fish. To come back out after all them blanks, it's so nice to actually be catching again. I know this is a small little lake, you know, quite a probably easy lake to fish, you know, but yeah, it's nice just getting back out, getting a fish on the bank, and having a good time. But it's freezing. That water is freezing. My hands are ice. All right, I think she's ready to go. So let's put her back. Yeah, she's definitely ready. There we go. I don't know what's going on, but it's like someone told all the fish after that common, everyone stop, because that's it. As soon as I read that common, nothing else has happened. It's a lot windier, and the weather is very trying, but no, there's just nothing else going on. And this fishery does shut at 5 o'clock in the evening, unless you're doing night fishing, or unless you're staying on site like I am. I can stay and do another hour or so. She said that was fine. But yeah, for every other visitor, the gate gets locked about 5:30, so you've got to leave by then. So that's fair enough. I think it gets a bit later during the summer, so it might be 6 or 7 o'clock. But yeah, I'm assuming around the 5 o'clock mark, the fish will go, right, it's dinner time, because they'll go round mopping up everything that everyone's thrown in. So I'm assuming this will be the time that you get a run. So yeah, that could be. So, but I think I'm going to leave my rod on the bottom, leave that one out. I might actually redo it, and we'll just start packing up, because nothing else is happening. But I have had a brilliant day. 3 carp, a load of silvers, and yeah, I'm off the mark. First session of the year, done and dusted. I'm going to do loads more fishing this year. If there is anything you want to see, because we are thinking of making lots more content this year of like rigs, how-tos, what we do, what we carry out, like what's in my bag, all my gear I use. I've just got this new chair, everything, anything like that. Anything you want to see, you want to know, you want us to do, then drop it in the comments below. Any places you think we should visit, then again, please drop that in the comments below, and we'd be happy to add it to the list. And yeah, fish are definitely showing now. They must know it's 5 o'clock. They must know. So there might be another fish. If I get another run, I will tell you. But if not, I will catch you in the next one. Now, would you look at this? I said I'd be back if another one went off. And it did. It went screaming off as I'm packing up. Lovely, beautiful common. Now that was on a robin red pellet wrapped in robin red paste. What a beauty. Right, let's get her back and finish packing up. What a cracking little session that turned out to be. All my rods are in now because I am trying to pack up. But yeah, that was, what a way to end the session. Love one last fish just before you go home. How good was that? Love it. Back, baby, I'm back. No blanking. Good to, oh, as I say that, the camera's about to fall over. But what a session. Love it. Here's to the next one.